move on to lips. We were talking earlier about as we age, how we lose that plumpness and hydration in our mouths and how we lose definition. If we just look at a picture of a younger looking mouth, as we can see, it's really plump, you've got that sort of, because it's well hydrated, it looks glossy in the centre part. And we have it almost looks like a fine white line bordering the top of the lip line, which just gives that sort of sense of extra volume. Now, can we create that look with makeup without going through the process of having dermal fillers in our lips? Well, maybe we won't get quite the same effect, but certainly we can have a go. Yes, the first thing to do is make sure the lips are really well hydrated, exfoliate them ahead of time, because again, as we get older, we don't shed our skin cells quite so frequently, so we will need a little bit of extra help. Now, before I start doing my lips, I am going to apply the lip plumping thing. This happens to be called Lip Volume by Transformulars, and it's something I bought on a plane. I tend to go through those magazines on planes and choose things, so I've just used that beforehand. Now, there are products we can use depending on what our issues around our mouths are. I quite like this by Filorga. It has one product here for if we have sort of fine smoker's lines, or even if we don't smoke, if we just sort of pucker our lips a lot. This is quite good for actually filling them in around the upper lip, the little fine lines. It just creates a smoother, slightly smoother line around our lips. And also, as we said, we have that, if we look at the younger looking mouth, it has almost that white line. So why not use either, not a white pencil, but you can use certainly almost a fleshy colour pencil, which is a little paler, or indeed a highlighter pen. And most of us have a highlighter pen somewhere lurking in our makeup drawers. Just to create a slight illusion of volume above the upper lip. When it comes to lip liners, I tend to use just the same colour one, which is pretty well the same colour as my own lips. And what we're trying to do is give the illusion of a bigger lip area. So when lining the lips, it's quite a good idea to go on the outer edge of the lip line. I'm going to go on either side. If you sort of semi-smile as you apply your lip liner, almost gives you a nicer edge to actually go for with the lower lip. I've just done one half because you can already see that this side looks more defined and it looks like it's a bigger lip area than this side that I haven't done yet. Just even them up. Lipsticks that have a bluish undertone tend to make your teeth look whiter. So if I go, this is a fairly neutral, but it's like a bluey peach if you sort of look closely at the colour. So I'm just going to apply that all over the lips. You can use a brush, but I tend to only use a brush when I apply red, which is probably the wrong thing to do. As I said, I'm not a makeup artist, don't have the best techniques, it's just to give the ideas. But again, if you look at the picture of the younger mouth, we can see how it's quite plump and sort of glossy in the middle. So I'm going to apply the top of my lipstick, I'm going to apply some gloss, and in this case I'm using the lip gloss by Bobbi Brown. I find them really hydrating. I'm just going to apply that in the middle area only to hopefully give it a little bit more hydration and plumpness. Now when it comes to lips, so apparently there is a red for everyone. I'm not going to try and reinvent the wheel because Lisa Eldridge has some great videos out there for choosing the right red lipstick for your age, your shape of your lips, and etc. So I'm going to put a link to the article on the website that goes with this video so you can see that for yourself. But one thing is important again, if you choose a shade of red that's got blue undertone, it does make your lips look lighter. So in this particular case, I've chosen one by Susan Posnick. Now I've already lined my lips and put the white across the top, as we did in the previous videos. But I am going to use, you see it's not a really red, I can't get away with wearing red, but this one is really nice and it's called Tokyo. And that's sort of my reddish lip. And those, one of the reasons I use Susan's is it is really hydrating, and also if you carry it around in your handbag, it's got a nice little magnetic top to snap into place so it doesn't come off. Another red I like is this one by, it's called Lip Duel. I like this one as well because you've got the red lipstick here, and you've got little red gloss to put your dab of gloss in the middle. Now I don't have the gloss with the Susan Posnick one I've just used, but because it's very creamy, maybe I don't need it because it's actually got quite a nice sheen. However, I've got just a little thing of, it was a little tester pot actually, of clear gloss here. I'm just going to put a dab of clear just in the middle, just to give it that little bit of extra oomph.